The National Assembly, the Senate of the National Assembly of Nigeria, have refused to make mandatory the transmission of election results, what we the people have been advocating for. In the electoral reforms, they have refused to stamp it. I begin to wonder, how can 109 members, a whole 109 people, if you put all of them together, they are even more than all the executives in Nigeria, whether the presidency, ministers, combined with governors. They are more in number. 109 people representing the 36 states of the federation. Is enough if one person be thief. Is enough if one person cannot work for the good of a nation. But when 109 people, does it mean out of 109 people, we don't have more than 50% of that number who can say, make we do what the people want? Is that possible? If they fail to pass this electoral bill the way we want, Nigeria don't finish. Our democracy don't die. Because it is clear what your people want, you members of the National Assembly. We want the transmission of results, election results, to be made compulsory. It should be made a constitutional issue, not something left in the hands of INEC to decide whether to transmit electronically or manually. The transmission of election results must be made mandatory in these electoral reforms. That is what the people want. Secondly, the appointment of the INEC chairman should be taken away from the hands of the president. He who pays the piper determines the tune. We don't want that anymore. It is clear what the people want. And it will be so disappointing that the people representing us from different senatorial zones of the federation cannot do what we want. If Ghana successfully done electronically, then transmit result, shey na cost then cost Nigeria. Na cost they cost una. And to you fellow Nigerians, if these people fail, if they fail to do the electoral reforms we are asking for, all of you should be ready to stand up for a massive protest that will linger. Not just a protest of 1 day or 2 days. A protest that will linger until they do what we want. That is the kind of protest we will embark upon. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are not asking for too much. We are saying there must be mandatory transmission of election result by INEC. The mandate should not be given to INEC to either decide to transmit manually or electronically. If other smaller countries in Africa, if Ghana could do it, Nigeria should be able to do it better. What's going on? Kudos to Natasha Akpoti, one voice that stands out about these electoral reforms. We must get it. Nigeria must work. A system that is not fair to all concerned cannot produce good leaders. And when good leaders are not produced, a good country cannot be produced. Even if the president or anybody comes out to say all of the members of the National Assembly that are about 109 in numbers, oh yeah, give them 2 billion, 218 billion, oh yeah, share 2 billion for them. Even if somebody says so and he share it for now, there comes a time that a man will say, to hell with your money, Mr. President. I didn't say the president has given you money. Even if there comes a time that you will see 10 billion and you say, to hell with you, Mr. President. We want to do what our people want. We are talking about the future of this country. We are talking about the future of Nigeria. It's not about the money in an individual's pocket. There comes a time that a man will say, to hell with such money. Yes, we'll be hearing rumors of people collecting big sums of money, 250 billion, and defecting. Waiting do us. Is life all about money? How long are you going to live? Most of you are in your 50s and 60s and 70s. How long will you take this art along with you when you go to heaven? That is if you make heaven at all. Enough is enough. And to us, ordinary Nigeria, our sit down look, don't do. Our docility is enough. It is time for us to call our politicians to order. They cannot just do whatever they like and get away with it. It is a democracy. And the will of the people must prevail. These electoral reforms must be done in the way we want it. Two things. Transmission of election result must be made mandatory. It must become a constitutional item. Secondly, the power to appoint the INEC chairman should no longer be in the hands of the president. We want it done. It's about the future of our country. It's not about an individual president of the country. It's not about the individual president of the Senate. It's not about the members of the Senate. It's not about any politician. It's about the image of Nigeria. It is about the future of our country. This one must be done. And if it is not done, we will mobilize and do a protest that the whole world will acclaim and know that we are not cowards. We walk our words. The electronic transmission of results must not only be mandatory, but it must be done in real time. It should be included in the electoral reform that it must be done in real time. If Ghana can do it, Nigeria can do it. Not because they cost us. No matter how large the amount of money anybody might give to you. I know talk say they give no money, but even if anybody give you 10 billion, a time comes when you have to serve your country diligently. Where is your conscience if you cannot do this for your country? Is this life all about money? Life is not all about money. Life is about conscience, the conscience of the people. Something you can do and you will not be disturbed in your grief. Something you will do, the legacy you will leave behind, and you think about your children. If it is being done in other countries, why can't we do it? 109 members. All of you cannot be bad people. We should have more than 50% of you people who want to serve the people of this country and not to serve one individual. No matter how it will help you politically, don't think of yourself now. Think of your country. Think about your country and pass the electoral bill the way the people of this country want it. Enough is enough. If this electoral reforms is not done, dear Nigerians, we will not keep quiet and watch them rob us in broad daylight. We must react, and this is the time for us to react. Our docility must end. Our mumu don't do. That is what we are saying. If the will of the people fails to prevail, one senator was telling us it's a process. It is not done yet. We are not fools. We are watching. If the will of the people fail to carry the day, then this 10th National Assembly would have succeeded in betraying the trust of the people. They would have succeeded in killing democracy totally. Because the right place to defend the democracy of a country is right in the National Assembly, where the people are represented. You are not in power to serve the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. You are not in that position to serve President Ahmed Tinubu. You are not in that position to serve any ethnicity or to serve any religion. You are in that position to serve Nigeria. And let your conscience speak for you. Otherwise, woe betide you if you fail to sign the electoral law the way we, the people of this country, want it. Curse be upon you and your generation. You will make the money, but the curse will follow you to your grave. The people of this country will come out in a protest and will curse you. We will curse you, and that curse will follow you to your grave.